Everything costs something, bro. When it's somewhere else, you just lost something, no. The cost of opportunities is always good to know. But if you know that, then you're good to go.
So then, boys, it is Money Monday, and my first task of the day, of the week, is I've gone through our VA's reports of stores. So essentially, at the end of the week, our VAs compile a report for each store they manage, and at the top is just the key information graph, and it tells us if the store's doing better than last week, if it's on an upwards trend, if it's doing the same as last week, or if it's worse than last week. And if it's worse than last week, we look back and go, okay, is this a consistent decline? What is going on here? We try and detect whether there were some triggers that have led to this. And if it kind of feels like the store has not really had any issues that can be resolved in terms of customer support, product related issues, logistical issues, etc., then we go, right, okay, let's try and revitalize this. Let's get some more products up. Let's go through the data. So that's essentially what I'm doing now. I'm doing a big product research spree. And what I do is I just find products and I link them in a sheet. The team then sees that. It gets assigned to the correct VA for the correct store. They go through, they have our AI image SOPs, they have our listing SOPs, and now they'll go ahead and do the listing themselves. Now, I never outsource the product research because that is where the money is made, and it doesn't take me long, okay? Now, over the years, I've got such a good eye for product research that I can't teach it. So I just spend a bit of time doing the product research because guess what? The products you sell is what makes you the money. And you never want to detach yourself from the money-making activities of your business. So that's what I'm doing now. I'm enjoying it. I've looking out over Koh Samui here, and I'm excited to smash out this week. Okay, so then, boys, it is about 11:30. I've been working up on the roof here for a good few hours now, achieving quite a good amount. And one of the things I'm constantly working on is automating aspects of my business with Claude Code. And I'm going to do a video, probably get that posted on Wednesday, going over this, where I automate several high time consuming aspects of Etsy. Now that video would have already been posted. It'll be my last video before this one, where essentially I use Claude Code to have these scripts, and it builds up a persona of the profile, and then using that persona it can handle customer service, it can order log, it can complete orders, it can do just any task on your store that is just like repetitive, it can do, right? It's going to struggle with some things, but it is essentially eliminating the use of a VA for a lot of aspects, which if you're an empath, you're going to feel bad for the VAs, but you're going to be able to get a lot more done. You don't have to train them up. You just train up an LLM. So yeah, it's, we're living in a time now where the creative can also be the technical person. So, an example of this is Steve Jobs. When they were creating Apple, Jobs had all these brilliant ideas, but he didn't have the tech skills in order to bring these ideas to life. So he needed Woz, right? Woz was the tech guy. He built the visions that Jobs would build. And that's how they launched, right? The tech guy always needs a creative guy, and the creative guy always needs a tech guy. Whereas now, with the power of Claude and AI, the creative guy can be the tech guy. You can just build whatever it is you think of. If you can dream it, you can build it, right? And it's a little bit scary that now is the possibility, that any idea you have, you can bring to life in a matter of hours or days. You can get that first version of it, you can get it live, you can get it tested. And then if your prototype, right, your proof of concept build starts doing well, you start getting users, you start getting money through whatever kind of monetization it has, or, you know, concept of success, then you go ahead and go, right, okay, I know this works. I know there's an audience. I know people want this. Let me pay a dev to now build a proper version, or just master AI more and then build it out further. And it's only going to get crazier, and you need to jump on the wagon. If you don't jump on the wagon and start experimenting with the high levels of the new AI stuff, you're gonna fall behind. You need to understand that you need to be a big boy in this game. You need to be a big player. You need to be an early adopter, an early mover, someone who's in on the ground floor, right? You know, we're still so early on in the AI game that we don't even scratch the surface of like 0.000% of users actually using AI at a high level, okay? You know, I remember being in Dubai, getting in the taxi, and the taxi driver had his phone up and he was searching for like ChatGPT. What is ChatGPT? Is ChatGPT free? All this stuff. People have no idea how it can actually be used. And now, I spoke about this in last week's video, where we are looking for you guys to come and work with us on Etsy. The biggest thing that I get asked over the years is Etsy passive income? And the honest answer has always been, and still is, no. But what we are doing is, if you don't have the time to do Etsy and you want Etsy to be more passive, you can come, you can set up stores with us and our team, and we will run these stores for you and give you a percentage of the profits that they generate. So if that sounds like something you would be interested in, there's a little form below. You can apply to try and work with us. We're not accepting everyone. We don't just want anyone from anywhere in, but we can accept anyone from anywhere. So it is worth definitely getting in there. It's a great little earner for you. And of course, it is a great little earner for me too. So that's the first work block of my day done now. I went and got some lunch down by the sea. That was nice. The beauty of being a place like this is the freedom to do what you want when you want in a beautiful scenic place that just drives creativity. You know, so mopeded down to the beach, got some nice food, had some nice drinks, chilled, sea breeze, just refreshing and reflecting on the day, on the month, on the year. And now back at the house. I need to go jump in the pool, to be honest with you boys. I am red hot. It is so humid. Fed in some big prompts into Claude. It's churning away. Like, I need to get another MacBook or something just to be churning. But yeah, boys, honestly, you just can't beat the ecom life.